Hare Shrimad Bhakti Swami Prabhupada ki Om Vishnu Para Pansa Parivada Kashtoya Shrimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur ki Ananta Goti Vaishnava ki Achaya Shraddha Thakur ki Jai Gaur Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Gaura Bhaktana ki Gaura Mandir Radha Devasame Shudra Shri Guru Shri Radha Shri Prabhupada ki Srimad Bhagavatam 8. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 So we read from Srimad Bhagavatam So the first verse I read alone, and we'll read together the verse 6. So you don't have to repeat. Evamindraya bhagavan vatyaniya tivishtapam purayita dite kamam asranat sakalam dagat. Translation. Thus, having delivered the proprietorship of the heavenly planet to Indra, and having fulfilled the desire of Aditi, mother of the demigod, the supreme personality of Godhead rules the affair of the universe. Labda pasadam nimuktam potram vam shadaram varim Nityamya bhakti pravana pradadahidam abravit. When Prahlad Maharaj heard how Bali Maharaj, his grandson and descendant, had been released from bondage and had achieved the benediction of the Lord, he spoke as follows in a tone of greatly ecstatic devotion. Okay, so you can repeat this verse. Shri Pralada Uvacha
Shri Pralada Uvacha
Nemam Virim Shodabate Prasadam
Nemam Virim Shodabate Prasadam
Nashriyana Charvakim Utaparenye
Nashriyana Charvakim Utaparenye
Yano Suranam Ati Durga Pado Vishva Vivandiya Habivanditangri Shiprada Uvacha Nemam Virin Chodabate Prasadam
Nemam Virin Chodabate Prasadam
Kijai, Radha Parisisvara Kijai, Radha Parisisvara Kijai. Nashri Nashar Vakim Utaparenye
Nashri Nashar Vakim Utaparenye
Yano Sudanam Asi Durga Paro
Yano Sudanam Asi Durga Paro
Vishva Vivandya Habivanditangri Shri Pralada Uvacha Nema Virin Chodabate Prasadam Nashir Nachar Vakim Utaparenye Yano Suranam Hasi Durga Paro Vishva Vivandye Abhivanditangri Okay, you can chant.
Shri Prada Uvacha
Shri Prada Uvacha
Nemam Virim Sholabate Prasadam
Nemam Virim Sholabate Prasadam
Nashri Nasharva Kimuta Parenye
Nashir Nachar Utaparenye
Yano Suranam Ashidurga Palo
Yano Suranam Ati Durga Paro
Vishva Bivandyer Abhivandiga Ditangrihi
Shri Pralada Uvacha
Shri Pralada Uvacha
Namam Virin Shalavate Prasadam
Namam Virin Shodabate Prasadam
Shri Anasarva Kimutapare
Nashri Anasarva Kimutapare
Yano Shuranam Shri Durga Palo
Yano Suranamasi Durga Palo
Vishwa Vivandye Avivanditangri
Vishwa Vivandye Avivanditangri
Shri Paduvacha
Shri Prabhuvacha
Ninam Virincho Labate Prasadam
Nema Vilincho Labate Prasadam
Shri Anashava Kimuta Parini
Shri Anashava Kimuta Parinye
No Surana Masidurga Palo
Yano Suranamasi Durga Palo
Vishwa Vivande Abhivanditangri
Vishwa Vivandye Avivanditangri Mataji
Shri Radha Uvacha
Shri Prabhuvacha
Mandirishodakate Prasadam
Nemam Virinchodavate Prasadam
Shri Nashava Kimuta Parini
Shri Anashava Kimuta Parinye
Yano Suranamasi Durga Palo
Yano Suranamasi Durga Palo
Vishwa Vivandye Avivanditagri
Vishwa Vivandye Avivanditangri
Shri Prabhupada Uvacha
Shri Prabhuvacha
Nemam Virinchodakate Prasadam
Nemam Virinchodavate Prasadam
Krishna Sharva Kimuta Parini
Shri Anashava Kimuta Parinye
Yano Suranamasi Durga Palo
Yano Suranamasi Durga Palo
Vishwam Vivandye Avivanditangri
Vishwa Vivandye Avivanditangri. Okay, translation word for word. Shri Prabhuvacha
Shri Paduvacha
Prahlad Maharaj said, Na, not, Imam, this, Vedinsa, even Lord Brahma, Labate, can achieve, Prasadam, benediction, Na, no, Sri, the goddess of fortune, Na, no, Sharva, Lord Shiva, Kim Uta, what to speak of, Aparehanye, others, Yat, which benediction, Na, of us, Asuranam, the demons, Asi, you have become, Durga Pala, the maintainer, Vishwa Abhivandye, by personalities like Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva, who are worshipped all over the universe. Abhivandita Agni, was lotus feet are worshipped. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Prahlad Maharaj said, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, you are universally worshipped. Even Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva worship your lotus feet. Yet also you are such a great personality. You have kindly promised to protect us, the demons. I think that such kindness has never been achieved even by Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, or the goddess of fortune, Lakshmi. What to speak of other demigods or common men, common people? Purport. The word Durga Para is significant. The word Durga means that which does not go very easily. that which does not go very easily. Generally, Durga refers to a fort, which one cannot very easily enter. Another meaning of Durga is difficulty, because the Supreme Personality of Godhead promised to protect Bali Maharaj and is associated from all danger, is addressed here as Durga Bhala, the Lord who gives protection from all miserable conditions. Om Gyana Timinandasya Gyananjara Sharakaya Shakunmitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Savitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayan Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamaram Shri Guru Vaishnavam Shah Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Swagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Svajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Svaitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitam Sham He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinamadu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tata Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Mancha Kalpatarubhyasha Kripa Sindhubhyakesha Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namah Namahom Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Sarasate Deve Gauravani Prasharine Nirvishesha Shunyadi Bhaskatya Dishatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Rasadi Gaura Bhakta-vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. I'll read again the verse. Shri Prada Uvacha Nemam Vidin Shurabhate Prasadam Nashir Nacharva Kim Uta Palenye Yano Shuranam Asi Durga Paro Ishva Bhivandya Abhivanditangri. Prahlad Maharaj said, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, you are universally worshipped, even Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva worship your lotus feet. Yet also you are such a great personality, you have kindly promised to protect us, the demons. I think that such kindness has never been achieved even by Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, or the goddess of fortune, Lakshmi. What to speak of other demigods or common people? Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to speak on Srimad Bhagavatam. Please give me your blessing. I can say something relevant on this great scripture, Amara Puranam, Puranam, the most purest. So this is amazing, this verse. We see in this pastime that the Lord accepts to become like the protector of Bali Maharaj, who was the king of the demon. He conquered all the universe, and he stole everything from the demigod. So demigod was not very happy with this. So Krishna, in the form of Vamanadev, came and took back everything to give back to Indra and to all the demigods. But he also gave this planet Sutara, and he accepted to become the gatekeeper of Sutara for Bali Maharaj. So I was thinking to speak in this verse about Durga, because Prabhupada spoke about this Durga in the purport. So in India, many Indians are worshipping Durga, and we see that Durga is very can be scaring. Scaring, yes. She has 10 weapons in her hand. She is on a tiger or lion. I'm not sure.
Lion.
Tiger. I think it's a tiger. And I don't know, but it's a lion. Okay, whatever. It's not really attractive. I mean, it's a little bit fearful, we can say. So this is what she is actually. She's here like to punish and to like Prabhupada say, you see the translation that he gave, that which does not go very easily. So, okay, good. The second translation, difficulty. Okay, very nice. And it's like it means also she's like a fort, how we say, like a fence for binding something. So this is what happened when you worship the material nature and you become an enjoyer of this material nature, and all your life is turned how to enjoy this material nature. You become bound by the law of nature, and this is representing in the form of Durga. So I will read one article of, we can disconnect, of ISKCON Desire Tree about Durga, just to know a little bit more about Durga. So who is Goddess Durga? So in the spiritual world there are three potencies, Samvit, Sandini and Ladini. Samvit potency helps the resident of the spiritual world to recognize their relationship with Krishna. Sandini potency ensures variegatedness in the spiritual world, and Ladini potency provides ultimate pleasure to Krishna. Srimati Radharani is the Ladini potency. She is the source of all pleasure. The Ladini potency transforms into the personality of Goddess Durga in the material world. Here, she has the responsibility of reforming those souls who have rebelled against the law of the spiritual land and have come to this mortal material world. So now we know a little bit more about. She is here to correct our false mentality, our perverse mentality, try to enjoy separately from the Lord. And she is here to correct this mentality. The world which we call wonderful and delight to live in is compared to a prison. Here life is uncertain, misery is inevitable, relationship is temporary, and death a certainty. A prisoner are given a uniform. Similarly, we have been given a uniform of a human body, animal body, plant body, etc. So this is this beautiful body. This is our uniform in the prison. Beautiful. So, and as long as we have this ephemeral body made of flesh, bones, mucus, blood, etc., and we are in this material world, we are under the jurisdiction of Durga, Devi. She, on behalf of the Supreme Lord, takes complete charge of this material world. She acts under the direction of the Supreme Lord, just as the shadow follows the substance. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur explained, Durga is the presiding deity of this entire material universe. She is 10-armed, representing the 10-fold fruitive activities. She rides on a lion, very good, lion, representing her heroic prowess. She trampled down Mahishasura, representing the subduer of vice. She is the mother of the two sons Kartikeya and Ganesh, representing beauty and success. She is placed between Lakshmi and Saraswati, representing mundane opulence and mundane knowledge. She is armed with 20 weapons, representing the various pious activities enjoined by the Veda for suppression of vice. She holds the snake, representing the beauty of destructive time. This purport of Brahma Samhita. So this is what is Durga. So now we know a little bit more. So if you want, you can continue to do your puja to Durga, but she is not really nice, and she is quite, she is servant of the Lord. So we see her like servant of the Lord, and like it is said in this article, she is actually the representative of Radharani in this material world. She is incarnation of Radharani, you can say, in this material world. So we have to the choice who we worship. If we worship Durga, we will be always entangled in this material world. But also Krishna gave the solution to become free of this material world. And he said, there is no other way than to worship me. Devi esha gunamai mama maya dulataya mame vaye prapadyante maya metam tarantite. So in this prison, the guna are entangled us in this material world. And these guna are impossible to subdue if we not worship Krishna, who is the origin of this material world. He said, no way to overcome this material world by our effort. We have to worship Krishna. And if we worship Krishna, we see in the example of Bali Maharaj, when Vamanadeva appeared in front of him, Shukracharya said him, no, don't give him the free space of land. Don't give him. So this is the guru of this material world. All this guru, the publicity, our family, all the person who are preaching us to be a good materialistic person. They are like Shukracharya, say that, why you are distributing these books? Why are you doing this for Krishna? You should find a job, you should work, make money, be very famous, and you will be very happy. So they are like Shukracharya. When we try to surrender to the Lord, we say this, better to worship Durga with 10 weapons, you will be more happy. She will cut your head, cut your leg, cut your hand, but you will be very happy. Why? Because she shows us, like she helps us to identify to this, like it is saying in this article, the uniform of the prison, this body. So they try to encourage us to identify to this uniform of the prison that is the body. And they don't want to we surrender to the Lord. So this is like all this like Shukracharya. But how Bali Maharaj became a Mahajan is that he rejects the Guru, the false Guru. He rejects this false Guru and he gave everything to Vamanadeva. So in the same way, we should not be afraid. Krishna is the origin of all living entity, and if we please him, everyone will be happy. Actually, sometimes we think, oh, people don't like us when we distribute books. French don't like us. But actually, it's not true. Many people like us when we distribute books in the street. Many we distribute books, they say that this is amazing what you are doing. Many are saying this. So just we not worship the false guru, we worship this good person who can recognize and appreciate the message of Krishna. And sometimes we meet people really amazing. Last year I gave a book to someone who didn't have any money. And this year I met him again, and he said me, this book saved me my life. When I met you, I didn't have any job, no money, nothing. But you gave me this book and I was so touched, so I read it, and now he find a job. Okay, karma yoga, we can say. And he's happy, at least he's better than what he was. He feels better. And he read Bhagavad Gita, so he put the merit of what he got on Krishna and Bhagavad Gita. So it's really good. This is karma yoga, at least. Maybe one day he will give up his job, shave his head and come to the temple. We will see. Can take some time. But this is how people actually appreciate. You can meet so many people who appreciate. You will always have demons who insult you. Yesterday, so many insult me in the street. So many, and actually at one point one insult me, and some young people pass and say, he's crazy. So people can see people demoniac like this, they are crazy. Because they say he is crazy. What you are doing is nice. He is crazy. So we should not become affected by these people who insult us. Like we should not be affected by our foolish mind who try to enjoy material world. We should reject this. When people insult us, we reject. When our mind said try to enjoy this material world, we reject. And in this way, we surrender into the Lord. So, just not finish too late. I will just try to do a comparison now between Durga and Vishnu. So, who do you want to worship? Someone with 10 weapons who will bind you in this material world, or Vishnu who have 4 hands with 2 weapons. Okay, you have at least 2 weapons. And a lotus and a conch. So make your choice. Who you want to worship? This material nature will kill you and make you suffer, or Krishna who will help you to cut this connection with material world, with this disc and this mass. At least we have to be purified, because since so many lives we are in this material world. So this is why you have this weapon, to kill the demon and to kill our demoniac mentality in our head. So we have the choice. And if we just accept that Vishnu kills the demon in our heart, we will have the lotus and the conch to enlighten us in spiritual life. So this is our choice, Durga or Vishnu. So we try to make our choice to worship Vishnu. But even better than this, in this Kali Yoga, Vishnu came in the form of Gauranga. And Gauranga, he said he don't take any weapon in this age of Kali. On the behalf of Nityananda, who said it, you promise to not take your weapon in this Kali Yoga. Please don't take it. So if we worship Gauranga and Nityananda, we will not even have to suffer the weapon of Vishnu. We will have only Ananda. So this is how Lord Gauranga and Nityananda are so merciful. They don't even take the weapon in this Kali Yoga, because they know that if they try to kill our ego, we will go away from this movement. So just give us the nectar that we always come and we are always attracted toward Krishna. So this is we should use our intelligence. It is said, Yagyai Sankirtana Praya Yajanti Isumedasa. So Yajanti Isumedasa. Isumedasa, people who have a very sharp intelligence. So this is what we should become. We should be very intelligent. And this intelligence will help us to choose who we worship. Durga, Vishnu, or Gauranga. So let us try to worship Gauranga during this marathon and try to distribute books. And even, it is said, even better, we can worship the follower of Lord Chaitanya, because they will be even more kind with us. Like he was saying, Jivananda, yesterday, we have to protect our heart with the association of devotee. And better to put this fence with devotees than the fence of Durga in our life. Because the fence of Durga will make us suffer, but the fence of the devotee will help us to be always joyful in the footstep of Lord Gauranga, trying to worship Lord Gauranga. We always try to preach the name of Chaitanya, the name of Nityananda, Krishna, and in this way we are always happy and we don't have to suffer to be punished by the weapon of even Lord Vishnu. So this is an amazing thing. And just to conclude on this class, so we see Durga, it's Radharani in this material world. So I wanted just to do a little point on the question of competition. Because competition, this is what will make us actually more and more enthusiastic to distribute more books for Lord Chaitanya. Because in this material world we become competitive because of enviness. We become envious of Krishna and we try to make competition. Because we don't see Krishna, we make competition with our friends and we become envious of our friend and we become unhappy. But this mentality of competition and envy can be transformed in the movement of Lord Chaitanya of Sankirtan. If we try to make competition how to distribute more books for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada and Krishna, this mood is not enviousness, it's actually transcendental ecstasy of Srimati Radharani, who want to please more Krishna. There is always a competition between the gopi who will please him more. So in this material world, if we want to experiment the feeling of the gopi, and this feeling of competition is how much more we can bring people to Krishna. And if we develop this mood, we can feel the ecstasy of the gopi, and more we want to distribute more books, and Krishna reciprocate by giving us more ecstasy. So this is how this competition in the Sankirtan movement of this marathon, and I thank very much Revati Nandan to make the competition with me, because otherwise I will not distribute as many books like yesterday. It's by his mercy that this competition is making us distribute more and more books. And just to finish, before because I was educated in a family where we was doing sport, so a lot of sport I did in my young age, and always tried to win the competition. So when I came to the movement, I had a very competitive mood, but maybe not spiritual competitive mood. And I was always frustrated when other was winning, and I was becoming envious. But now I feel that it's changing in my heart, and more the other are winning me, more I'm happy now. More I see this is so nice that they are distribute a lot of books. And yesterday there was a transcendental arrangement. So we distribute both of us 30 books with Revati Nandan, and only 9 medium for me and 11, I think, 10 for Revati. So he beat me. And I said in the train, I said, but I'm sure I distributed 1 Arabic books yesterday. I remember I distributed 1. I'm sure I win you. And this morning I remember what happened. At one point I distributed a Bhagavad Gita, and Christopher came with an Arabic book, and he gave to this boy, and the boy gave me 10 euros. I said, really nice, yeah, you can take. And after Christopher said, can you give me the point of this Arabic book? I said, yes, you can take it, and I was so happy that he had 1 more book of Arabic. So this is why Revatinanda beat me, and Christopher made a really nice book point by distilling Arabic book. So this is when you are in ecstasy of competitive or spiritual world, more the other make points, more they are doing points, more you are happy actually. But in same time you want to win. It's transcendental. It's not a material competition we cannot understand. In material world, when we want to win, if we lose, we are unhappy. In spiritual world, we want to win, but when we lose, we are happy. It's incomprehensible in this material world. But this is how it is in the spiritual world and in this book distribution. So we should never try to never become envious of others. And just to conclude, I will read one prayer of Kunti Devi who make us realize this. Just one is really short. I don't read the Sanskrit. So Kunti Devi, and I advise you, if you have some difficulty in the street, try to read the prayer of Kunti. It will be very nice for your enthusiasm. So Kunti Devi say, "Oh Krishna, those who continuously hear, chant and repeat your transcendental activities or take pleasure in others doing so, certainly see your lotus feet, which alone can stop the repetition of birth and death." I read again. "Oh Krishna, those who continuously hear, chant and repeat your transcendental activities or take pleasure in others doing so, certainly see your lotus feet, which alone can stop the repetition of birth and death." So this is how we should become if we want to see the lotus feet of the Lord. We should be always enthusiastic to chant and hear about the activities and the glories of the Lord, and we should be happy to see others doing it. Two are here. The two are necessary. Not only me and my. We should come out of this me and my. We should be happy to hear and chant the glories of the Lord, and we should be happy to see others doing it. This is how we see the lotus feet of the Lord. And in this way, we worship Vishnu with his 4 hands and only 2 weapons. And we don't worship Durga with our 10 weapons, who will kill us. So I will finish here to not take too much time. Prabhupada ki jai. If you have any question, very short because it's...
There's one comment.
Please, sorry.
It's very ironic. The state of West Bengal in India, where Mayapur is part of, it's probably 60 million population and bigger than European countries. Okay. Most of the devotees are Durga devotees.
On Durga?
Durga devotees. That state in Mayapur is in state called West Bengal.
Okay.
It's in West Bengal, Calcutta. So that's around 60 million population, probably as bigger as England, bigger than Finland, all that. But that state, entire people worship Durga. Just an observation that you want to send.
In this matter world, there will be always more worshipper of Durga, Shiva, because they give sense enjoyment. So for sure there will be always more of this, and no problem. They do whatever they want, but they will never be really happy, because this we know. Yei samparsha boga doka yunaya evati hadi anta vanta kunteya nateshu lamate buddha. Displeasure is a source of frustration, anger, unhappiness, but it give a little fraction of happiness. I'm happy. I'm frustrated. But Krishna, what happened? You have to do little bit of tapasya, austerity, and after you get so many happiness, unlimited happiness. So this is why it's like a reflection of spiritual world. It start by the difficulty and finish by the happiness. So the Acharya gives us insurance by saying, what is the difficulty? What is the difficulty? Because they know that maybe at the beginning you have little difficulty, but they know that after all difficulty will go away and finish the difficulties. So what is the difficulty? Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gora Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Gora Premanandi Hari Hari Bol, Gora Nityananda ki jai. Oops. Sorry, please.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, I will clean.